Hey everyone, welcome to HIIT Core Yoga. Thanks for joining me in this pop-up class. There's no class this evening, so I'm just going to do a class right now and then it's done. So you can watch this at any time, but yeah, it is live right now. We are doing a 20-20, 50-20-20 timing today, and it's going to be a total body workout, and we're just going to mostly stick with HIIT and a little less yoga right now. A shorter class probably will run for about 45 minutes to an hour long, so just do what you can, and yeah, we'll get started in child's pose. So we'll just stretch out a little bit here to get the body warm. So bring your knees wide on your mat, big toes are touching, stretch your arms forward, bring your forehead down to the mat. And then we're going to rise up and just round through the spine. And then release the hips back down. Tuck the tailbone under, rise up, round, release down. One more time, lifting up and back down. Rising up here, and then go into extension through the spine, flexion, cow-cat, and then back down. Rise up, inhale, exhale, tuck, and release. One more time. Inhale, and then exhale. Okay, from here, moving around a circle motion, bend into your elbows. Go one direction, then switch it and go to the other direction. Just keep moving back and forth. Feel the spine begin to warm up. Engage your core slightly. And then release that. And then let's come up into downward facing dog, walk it out. Look underneath your right arm, left arm. Lift the right leg back behind you, stretch it, bring it down. Left leg, reach it back, stretch it, and bring it down. Marching again like that. And stretch and down. Just keep moving from side to side. One more time on each side there. And down. Step your feet wide. Walk your hands to your feet. Come into a squat at the back of the mat. Lift your right arm up. Bring it down. Lift your left arm up. And bring it down. Lift your right arm up. Bring it down. And then your left side. Inhale. Exhale. Let's walk forward to plank. Move down through chaturanga. Inhale to up dog, exhale to down dog. Now we're just going to wave forward from down dog to up dog without bending the elbows. So keeping the arms and the elbows locked out there, back and forth. Roll up, lift the heels, up down, tops of the feet onto the floor, tuck your toes, pull up through the belly, push back and reach the heels down to the floor. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. One more time. Inhale. And then exhale. Step forward to your hands and fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale. Bring your hands to your heart. Clasp your fingers, press down. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, take the hands back behind you. Clasping behind, inhale, look up, exhale, bow. Inhale, rise up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Clasping behind you. Inhale, look up. Exhale, bow. Inhale, rise up. One more time. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, look up. And bow. Inhale, rise up. Right arm down by the side, left arm overhead. Left arm down by the side, right arm overhead. Other side. Keep your breath moving, keep it flowing. Don't ever hold your breath. Right side again. And left side. And and then releasing. Okay, butt kickers and arm swings. Let's get into a little bit of a faster pace, getting the heart rate up there a little bit. So like I said, the timing is 20, 20, 50, 20, 20, and it's each round, each group of exercises is gonna take about 3 minutes and 45 seconds. It's 10 seconds rest in between each interval. And yeah, we're gonna do about 6 or 7 groups of exercises, and the 20, 20, 50 is going to be 2 exercises on repeat. So just 2 different exercises, so not a ton of explaining. Sorry, 3 different exercises and not a ton of explaining to do. So we're going to get down into a squat and then kick with an alternate leg, reaching forward with both hands to try and touch your foot. Don't worry if you can't touch your foot, and don't worry if you can't get your leg completely straight, that's fine. We're trying to warm up the hips and hamstrings here. Inhale down, exhale. One more on each side. Okay, and then just going to swinging the arms, side to side, deep breath in, deep breath out. So it's going to go in an ABC pattern for the 20, 20, 50. And I'll just start explaining here right away, and then we'll get started. So first one is going to be burpee jacks. Jump back, do a jack at the back, jump forward, and do a jumping jack. 20 seconds. Then we're going to do side to side jump squats. So just using the length of your mat, jumping from one side to the other with both feet, ideally lifting off both at the same time. If that's too hard, then you're just doing more of a skipping motion. Okay, but try and do the hopping. Okay, landing softly. And then for 50 seconds, we're doing sit-up crunches. Try to do them nice and slow. You want to dig your heels into the floor. Have your hands just at your chest here. Rolling back, tuck your chin in, and then roll back up. Try and tap your elbows to your knees. Rolling back down, rolling back up. Try to really feel the spine roll vertebrae by vertebrae onto the floor each time here. And then when you sit up, you stay up nice and tall at the top of your sit up. Okay, so let's get started. Those are our 3 exercises that we will be doing on a repeat. 20 seconds, you guys. Go. Oops. Go now. So burpee jack. Jack at the top. Come back to plank jack. Plank and do a plank jack. And then do a jump jack at the top. At the end of your burpee there. Okay, that was it already. These 20 seconds are really fast. Side to side jump squats. So side to side. Use your arms to kind of swing you over. So you'll feel this in the calves and in the quads. And that's it already. Get down. Let's do those sit-ups. Dig your heels down if you can't. If you feel like your heels are going to lift off, then you can add some weights on top of your feet. So get up nice and tall when you crunch up. Try to lift nice and tall. And then when you roll back down, think about your ribcage rolling, pulling downward. So that you're not just kind of swinging and flailing and using your arms. Do not do that. That's not gonna do very much for you. So try and stay in control. Tap your elbows to your knees at the top range of motion there. Four, 2, and 1. Back up to the top. Okay, so we're doing the burpee jacks for 20 seconds in 4, 3, 2, 1. Do jump jack, plank. Four, three, two, one. Okay, side to side jump squats are next. March it out to that active rest in between. 2, 1, and go. Try to lift off with both feet at the same time, landing soft. Keep your bum back and the weight in the heels, chest up, core engaged. Okay, and then sit up, so there's our last one. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands at chest, arms pulled in. So really think about your rib cage drawing in at all times, you guys. Big exhale on the curl up, and then an inhale on the way back down. Keep digging your heels in, down to the floor. 5, 2, all right. That was the end of the first group of exercises. So we're just doing the 2 rounds right off the bat for this class, and then we're not doing a second round after this group of exercises like usual. We're getting the 2 rounds done and 1 and done. Going on to the next 3 exercises here. Down dog to single leg switch here. So a single leg down dog, 1, 2, 3, switch, like so. Reach up your right leg, hop, 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 and switch on your third. And then it's the leg that's down that's pushing and hopping, so that'll be focused on those hamstrings, shoulders in the down dog. That's 20 seconds. 180 burpees. You're going to jump back into a plank, jump forward, that's your burpee, and then you're going to spin around and do that, and then just go back and forth 180 degrees. Just a half burpee. Back bow to push up. So you're on your belly for 50. You're doing a back bow. Slide your hands underneath your shoulders. Push up to plank. Down, back bow, or Superman, and then push up, back and forth. 20 seconds. Down dog to single leg switch. And go. Switch. 2, 3, and switch. 2, 3, and switch. Maybe you're practicing your handstands while you're doing that action. Play around, have fun. Make sure your fingers spread nice and wide. Burpees. 180 burpees. Jump around. And that's it. And then ending it off in the back bow push-up. 3, 2, 1, lift, push. When you come up to push up, do not do this all, doing all a wavy cobra thing, okay? Try to lift in one unit, even if you're doing it from your knees like so. Try not to arch your back. Or cave in your back, I should say. Try to have that straight body line, pushing through the toes on that push-up. Lift and squeeze and push. 5 seconds. Keep your core pulled in. Okay, that was it. Now we're going back up to the top with the down dogs. 1, 2, 3, switch. Go. 1, 2, 3, and switch. All right, and then the 180 burpees, 180 half burpees. Whew, I'm sweating already. 2, 1, go. Jump back, jump forward, jump around. Two, and 1. Okay, ending it off in those back bow push-ups. 4, 3, 2, 1. Make sure you pull your hands right underneath your shoulders to get that push up. Otherwise, if you're too far ahead, then you will end up doing a cobra. So, underneath your wrist, underneath your shoulders, place your hands. Engage everything before you lift off, and then you should be able to come up in that one solid body line. Okay, that's it. Whew, that is tough. That was the end of that group of exercises though. So we're done that one. Moving on to the next one. Have your sip of water, not too much. Next one, we're doing a lunge, a plie, and then a lunge kick. So that will look like, so you need to use the whole width of your mat as well here. We're going to lunge back, and then you're gonna step wide and do a plie squat. I'll face this way. So you're lunging straight back, step out to the side, and then step back. Step out wide to the side, and then step back. Okay, that's for the first one. We're just gonna stick to the right leg. And then for the next one, we'll do the left leg. And then I'll plie 1, 2, 3, hop. So heels in and knees pointing out. I'm going 1, 2, 3, and hop. 2. If you don't want to do a hop, then you're doing 1, 2, 3, and squeeze and lift. Straighten your legs. Then we will do hip lifts. So basically a bridge. First one we're going to do with regular knees pointing forward. So a bridge lift, squeezing your bum, dropping down. And then we'll do a butterfly bridge. So knees wide, squeezing your bum on the exhale, and then inhale, releasing down to the floor. Okay, so starting with the lunge, and then the plie, and then a lunge. 20 seconds on the right leg only. So when you're ready, go. So lunging, plie, lunging, plie, step wide. Okay, and then the plie 1, 2, 3 hops. So pulse, pulse, and then lift off. So pulse, pulse, and then jump. Getting your arms out to a T. Okay, and then come down on your back for bridge. So knees pointing forward, elbows down by your sides, and press up and release down. So squeeze up and down. Exhale, inhale. So really try to feel your glutes activate here. So make sure you're squeezing at the very top range of motion. Squeeze the glutes at the very top and then releasing. So contract and release. That's also very important. Okay, and then back up to the top for our round 2. So the lunge plate hop, and now we're doing it on the left leg. So we're gonna lunge back with the left leg, and then step to the side, lunge back with the left leg, step to the side. Okay, and then the plie hops again. Toes pointing out. Arms can be out to a T position. Then go 1, 2, 3, hop. Chest up. So you want to feel this in your inner thighs. You want to feel that working. All right. Okay, coming down for our bridge, butterfly bridge. So knees are wide, and just like in your butterfly position, and then you're gonna push your hips up, release them down. Same thing, try to squeeze your glutes at the very top, and then release. So you should feel your outer hips, your glute medius kind of working a little bit harder in this variation. Try to press right up to the top range of your motion as well. Not a very fast motion. Again, it's all about how you're going to feel it. So just make sure you're being very aware. That's it. So that was the end of that third group of exercises, where we'll motor right along here. So next one, going back to arms, we're going to do spider push-ups. So that will look like this. You were in plank position, and then you're going to bring your knee wide to the outer elbow and do a push-up. If you would like, I'm just going to show you from this angle. So you kind of stepped into that lunge, and you can drop your right knee down to the floor and kind of help you with that. And the left knee can drop down to the floor to help you with that. Okay, otherwise you're staying in that plank form, both knees off the floor, and just try and bring your knee as wide as you can to the outer elbow while you do that push-up. Then we will be doing alternate running man, switching the legs. So you're in this lunge position, knee over top of the ankle, and you're driving your back knee in and swinging your arms, and you're doing 1, 2, tilted slightly. Your angle of your upper body is angled forward slightly, core engaged. 1, 2, 3, and then hop switch. And then the other leg does the same thing. So kind of using your arms to drive the knee up, okay, and doing that really fast. Then for C, we'll be doing Navasana reach backs. So just in your boat pose, legs can be lifted, and we're just doing a reach back with one arm at a time, okay? So 20 seconds, we'll start with those spider push-ups, and go. So pushing. These are wide arm push-ups. These are only 20 seconds long, you guys, so try and do the hardest version you can. One. Okay, now the running man lunge switch. So going, go, 2, 3, switch. 1, 2, 3, and then switch. Whew. Takes a little bit of balance. Okay, and then Navasana. So those go by, those 20 seconds go by like nothing. 50 seconds though for Navasana. Reach back, chest up. Try to keep your back flat. I'm doing the harder version with the legs off the ground. You can do this, so feet onto the ground. And the more you lean back, the more you're going to engage and recruit your upper abs. So you can make it easier by angling forward more, so you're not right on your tailbone. Try to pull, keep pulling your rib cage down and in. All right, back up to the top. We are doing the spider push-ups. 20 seconds and go. 3, 2, okay, running around lunges. I am sweating like buckets here. One leg forward, we're just alternating legs. 2, 1, go. If you don't want to do the hop switch, then you're just quickly switching which leg is in front. Just doing this quick switch. All right. Okay, and then Navasana. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm not going to talk too much just because it's very hard, but just keep in mind you want to keep that chest up. You don't want to be rounding your spine. So if you feel like your hip flexors, your abs are just getting way too tired, then you need to regress somehow, dropping your legs down, shifting your angle slightly forward, maybe not moving your arms, that's fine. You can just hold boat pose, and that's it. That was the last one, last second there. So good job. That was the fourth one. Okay, again, we're moving along, doing our first and second rounds, getting them done. Again, you can have a sip of water, wipe off your sweat, and I'll explain the next ones. So 4 mountain climbers to a straight leg swing out. So in plank pose, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then swing out your left leg, swing out your right leg, keeping your arms straight the whole time. 1, 2, 3, 4, mountain climbers, and then swing, swing. Then we will be doing star jumps. You can do star jumps and you can do any kind of low intensity. So the star jumps are doing those, so wide star and then landing softly. Or you can do these star jacks, so come down nice and low and then jack at the top, bottom, okay? You can do these kind of jump jack variations that I did for my low intensity HIIT class. Those are good and they'll get the heart rate up as well. Just 20 seconds, so you want to do as fast, as many as you can. Then we will do, for 50 seconds, bulldog push-ups. So you are just in a squat, kind of at the back of the mat, get down nice and low. And for the harder version, you lean forward, catch yourself, push up, and then you either push back and then stand up, or you can do the walk down version. And you're kind of walking to a tabletop, so your bum kind of stays up, or your knees stay bent. You don't go right to a plank. To do your push-up, walk back. Your feet are just going to stay planted the whole time, okay? And that's for 50 seconds. Whew. Okay, 4 mountain climbers, 2 leg swing outs, 20 seconds, you guys. Let's go now. So drive the knees in, 1, 2, 4, and then swing, swing. You don't have to touch the floor. If you want to make it harder, then you don't touch the floor with your legs swing out. You're sweeping above the floor. Okay, that was 20. And then we're doing star jumps or star jacks. So come down, the star jack, and you're just trying to do as many as you can. Inhale down, exhale. Inhale down, exhale. Okay, that was it. And then going to bulldog push-ups. So feet planted, you're in that lunge. 1, go. I'm doing a kind of plyo version where it's pushing, big explosive energy. But you can do the walk down version as well. Make sure you get down in that squat first and then walk or catch yourself down, walking back. So it's very squat, kind of heavy. Okay. Whew, 2. Okay. Oh my gosh, back up to the top for the mountain climbers. 2, 1, go. 3, 4, and then swing, swing. 2, 3, 4, swing it up. Try to keep in plank pose. Do not do this in down dog. That's cheating. Keep your bum down low. Stay in plank, stay in the work. And then we are doing those star jumps or star jacks. So come down, I'm doing the star jacks or squat jacks, as I call them as well. It's coming down into a low squat and then going out, stretching wide. And then ending in the bulldog push-ups. Deep breaths in and out. 2, 1, and go. So again, you want to glue your feet to the floor. Your heels will lift off, but your toes should stay gripping into the mat. Oh, almost there. Okay, that was it. Oh, that was a tough one for 50 seconds. Okay, let's see at the time here. Okay, we're gonna do a couple more. So we are going to do capoeira lunges. One of my favorite kind of cardio and dynamic stretches here. So the lunging, the capoeira lunges, you're stepping your right leg back, and then that same arm, that right arm is going to sweep around the top, and you're going to be leaning to the left. And then the reverse is true. When you step back with the left, your left arm goes forward and you're leaning to the right. So you're just gonna end up going from side to side. This will be your start position, so you can start in that squat, this very low squat, and then you're sweeping. The idea is that you want to avoid someone doing a flying kick over your head. So this is kind of the blocking move, and then you're back at that start position, that ready position, okay? So that's the first one. And then we will do moguls to a donkey kick. So you're going to be in plank position and knees and feet together. You're jumping from one side of the mat, going to jump in 3 points. So back to the center, and then to the other elbow with both knees, center, and then lift off and draw your heels into your bum. Luckily, that's just for 20 seconds. So that's good. Good news. And then our side to side crunch. And we're going to be doing some abs here. We're going to start with the left side only. So we're going to be on the left side. You can do whatever side you want first, but on the left side, and it's just your knees that are coming in, our legs are extending away, and the knees pull in, and come down, and then pull in. And we're just going to try and stay on that one side. So I'm tilted, I'm on my left hip, my left arm is extended out for support, and I'm anchoring down, and then we're just focusing on this right side. So the right obliques, hip flexors, glutes, legs, everything, okay? 20 seconds, and we'll get this done. So capoeira lunges, 20, go. So stepping back, and again, you just want to do this as fast as you can. Stepping back, stepping back. I'm just going to change my angle so you can see what I'm doing. And I'm touching, my other arm is touching down by my side. But if you don't have the flexibility, don't worry about that. Then we are doing the moguls to donkey kick. So jumping, jumping, donkey kick, jump side to side. When you do that donkey kick, tuck your chin in. Tuck your chin in so your head is pointing down. That'll give you lift to get those hips up. And then our crunches. On your left side first. We'll do the right side on that second round. Try to keep your legs moving together as one. Not touching the floor. My shoulders off the floor. Head's off the floor. I'm exhaling as my knees come to my elbow. My upper body is pretty much just stationary. It's just legs and hips that are moving. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back up to the top. Capoeira lunges. In our start position, that squat. 1, go. Step back, forward, step back. So basically, lunge, squat, lunge, squat, lunge, squat. So you should feel the stretch with your arm though, with that lunge. Big stretch through that whole left side, right side. Then going into mogul's donkey kick. Plank position to start. 2, 1, go. And then donkey kick, tuck your chin in. Point your head down, point the crown of your head down. Whew, going to the other side for your crunches. 3, 2, so your right side, just the legs. Not your upper body, just the legs. Knees pulling to the elbow. My bottom shoulder is just off the floor, my head's off the floor. We got 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. All right. Good job. Okay. We are almost done here. Okay, so we are doing next standing split and working some glutes here. So we're going to start by balancing on the left leg. Standing split is just bending kind of halfway down with the back leg extended, okay? We're going to do 3 points, 3 directions here. So we're going to go to the left side, touch the floor, come to the center, still having that mostly flat back, and then touch the floor, and then go to the inner leg. So go to the right side, and then back to center, and then back over to the other side. And that's all we're doing. Trying to stay in that standing split. And again, it's just 20 seconds. We're going to do the right leg only to start. And then we are doing the left leg, the whole left leg, for that C or for that B position. And then we're going to do for the C for 50 seconds is plank jacks only. Oh my goodness. So plank and then jumping out and in as fast as you can. If you are tuckered out, then you're just doing these kind of like half jacks. Okay, and then we'll repeat the whole thing again. Again, we'll start with the whole right leg, then we'll start with the whole left leg for standing split, and then ending in flat jack. 20 seconds, go. So balancing on the right leg, middle, over to the left side, over to the right side, go to the middle. Try to keep your core engaged. Okay, and then other side, balancing on the left leg. Keep your right leg lifted. That's kind of what's most important. It's just keeping that leg lifted so that your glutes are engaged the whole time. You should be feeling this in your back. Your back muscles working, and glutes, pretty much your whole posterior chain. And then going into plank jacks. 50 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. So keeping the core engaged the whole time as best as you can. Bouncing in and out. Arms locked. Seconds left. Six, 5, 2, and 1. Whew, that's surprisingly cardio. Okay, 5 seconds, and we're going to repeat that first whole group of exercises. So right, balancing on the right leg, left leg goes back. And again, don't have to do this fast. Getting your heart rate up, and then trying to bring it down so that we can focus on balance. How's that for a good exercise? Balance on the left leg, right leg is coming back. 3, 2, 1, go. So again, just concentrate on 3 points to touch down. Right, middle, and left. All right, and then ending in our plank jacks. This is the last one, you guys, and then we're done. We're done the whole HIIT workout. Go for engaged. Try to go as fast as you can, getting your heart rate up. Seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. All right, that was it. High fives, everybody. Woo. So good job. Take a sip of water. We'll just do a little bit of a cool down. So sweeping the arms up. When you're ready, inhaling up, exhaling down. Deep breath in. Bringing that heart rate down nice and slow. You want to still move some here so that you're not just coming to a complete stop. This is a great time to take advantage of your body being warm and ready to stretch. So your muscles are nice and warmed up, and you can take this further and go into some nice deep lunges if you want to. I'm just going to go into one kind of vinyasa lunge through here. So we're going to start at the top of the mat, sweeping the arms up, and then exhaling down. Step your right leg back, the right knee down to the floor. So we're sweeping the arms up overhead, arms out to a T, right over left arm, eagle arms, and just holding. Breathing into the hips, breathing into the shoulders. And one more deep breath in and out. Undo yourself and reaching up, inhale. Exhale, hands to the floor. Straighten out that front leg. Lift your left toes. Breathe. Flex that foot and that left foot here, so you should feel the stretch in your calf. You can go ahead and kind of massage your calf out with your hand here, kind of pulsing the muscle here, stretching out any tense muscles there as you are in that flex position. And then come forward, lunge, step back plank, lower, chaturanga, up dog or cobra, and just hold this, breathe into your belly. Shoulders drop down and back. Look over your left shoulder. Look over your right shoulder, nice and slow. Back to center. Down dog. Right foot steps. Left knee down. Arms are up. Arms are out, and then the left arm goes over top of your right arm. Okay, just holding and breathing. Think about sinking through the hips. Think about lifting through the chest. Taking deep breaths in, deep breaths out. And then releasing, reaching up. Hands down. Straighten out that front leg. You can grab onto your toes and pull your toes back, forcing your foot a little bit more into that flexion position. Also, just by having your foot to press against your hand will activate that stretch way more than you just trying to flex your foot on your own. So when you have something to press against, whether it be a wall or a strap, you will notice a difference. So you can just try it yourself with and without, and you will see what I mean. A couple more breaths. Again, coming forward. And then let's do one more here. Through plank, lower through. And again, just taking deep belly breaths here. It's a good time to do extensions. So spinal extensions. This is an up dog, but you can do cobra, you can do lower cobra. If you're not used to doing them, while you're nice and warm, this is a great time to do them. Even just kind of doing these push-ups from low cobra to high cobra. Just kind of getting your body used to those spinal extensions. Really excellent for the spine. You're just getting supple in the spine. Working making your back stronger, making your lungs work better. So breathing deep. Jump higher, run faster, all those things. Come down and then press up and come back into child's pose. So again, breathe it out here. This is where I'm going to leave you to do any more stretches that you would like to. Just keep on keeping on or carry on with your day. But thanks for joining me for this quick pop-up class today. Namaste, everybody, and have a great rest of your week. Hope you got nice and sweaty for that one. And I'll see you guys on Monday for Vinyasa Flow Yoga.